Hello there, my name's Benedict. I'm the owner of The Painted House and we make patterned paint rollers. I thought I'd pop on, give you a little talk about what patterned paint rollers are and the different designs we've got and a few hints and tips on how to use them. So first of all, patterned paint rollers, originally, traditionally an Eastern European way of decorating walls, often lime plaster walls without needing to do wallpaper. What you get with our boxes, you need to get two things. You get one, you need to get an applicator. So this is how you actually get the paint to go onto the chosen patterned paint roller that you'll choose. So inside this box, you get a high density foam roller that'll hold lots of paint, and you also get a holder for the applicator, which looks like this. Okay, so that's it put together. Now, you then get different designs. Right at this second, we've got 3 designs, exclusive designs in stock. There's Flock, Tubby, and Tussock. So, once you've chosen which design you want, we have a few more coming as well. You then need to work out actually how do you use them, how do you get the design on. So what you do is, first and foremost, get your high density foam, pop it in, there's 3 holes on the side of the applicator. Okay, so pop it in the middle hole, it spins around nice and freely. Fab. You then need to get paint onto it. Different ways you can get paint onto it. I'm using Annie Sloane's chalk paint. I also own a shop called The Little Welsh Dresser. We're stockists of chalk paint, Annie Sloane's chalk paint, and have been for over 10 years. Marvellous paint, really soft, water-based paint. You want to be using water-based paint with these rollers. And super, it's soft finishes, brilliant for using on furniture, and brilliant for these patterned paint rollers. So what you need to do is get the paint onto here. Different ways of doing it. You could, if you wanted, use a brush, literally brush the paint onto the foam. You can roller it on. You could be using a paint tray. This is a mix mat. This is very useful. You could do a combination of both, whichever takes your fancy. You just want to build in the paint into the roller. Now, I'm doing a very small demonstration for you here, so I'm not going to need an awful lot of paint on the actual roller. If you were doing, you can use these, Craig, you can use these rollers for let's say they're traditional uses for walls. You can use them for decorating walls. You can use them for furniture, floors, fabric, anything really. I've done wrapping paper before. I've decorated the doors in the shop here with them. I'm going to be painting some of the walls here very soon. I've done lots of furniture with them as well, and I'll do a little demonstration very shortly of some furniture. Okay, so once you have got some paint on your roller, again, I'm only doing a very small demonstration. If you were doing walls, what you could do is you could actually water down the chalk paint slightly if you're doing it on a wall, to let it absorb into the foam more, to get more coverage from it. For this demonstration, or if you're just doing a small bit of furniture, this is going to be absolutely fine. I don't need it to soak in. I just need to get a kind of consistent layer. So then you take your whichever pattern you decide to use, and there's 2 things on these rollers. You'll see an arrow, sorry, these are used a little bit more worn out. There's an arrow and a plus sign, and that's going to be quite important. So you're going to need to alternate when you do the rolling. So pop your, in fact I'm going to go with Tussock, this lovely sort of a cow parsley. It's in the family of cow parsley design. So what you do is you pop it in the applicator. There we are. And what you'll see is as it spins round, it takes the paint onto the roller. So spin it around to make sure it's got a nice consistent amount of paint all over. Fantastic. Okay, right, I have painted a very small little table for this example. This is painted in Annie Sloane's Paris Grey chalk paint. So I'm just going to show you, I just want to do this pattern onto this table. I'm just going to double check you can see that okay. Yeah, fab. Okay. So say you're going to alternate. So what you do is, with that arrow and the plus sign I was telling you about, as long as you start, say with the arrow, if I point it with the arrow coming outwards, I'll do an arrow, then I'll alternate it, so that it's got the plus this side, alternate it, and do the arrow. And I'll keep on working through. So I get this roughly, I'm at a bit of a funny angle here, but if I get this roughly holding, right, okay, that should be fine. Okay, this time I have the plus, slightly overlap your design, angle that up. Just finding the arrow. Where are we? Yep. One last plus. Lovely. So you can see, a very quick, effective way of putting a decoration, again on this case, onto a bit of furniture. I should say this was an original chalk paint by Annie Sloane. So I had Paris Grey, I painted it first in Paris Grey chalk paint, let that dry, then I've done the pattern in Annie Sloane's original chalk paint, slightly warm white. What I'll do now is I'll let this dry, and once it's dry then I'll seal it in clear wax, and that'll be a lovely bit of furniture. I'm going to be doing a few bits of fabric, so if I can get the camera set up right out the back, I'm going to do a few bits of fabric, so I'll try and post a little video of doing some fabric as well. But yeah, thank you very much, I hope you like them. If you're interested in getting your hands on one, you can either go to our website, the-painted-house.co.uk, or my shop's website, littlewelshdresser.com. Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions, just post it in the comments. Thank you.